Gonna share another one with you all from under this beautiful tree. So I had this book of children's prayers that I was kind of reading to my kids, and I was sitting there with it one day. My kids were playing, and the lyrics were great, so I took them, and it's unaccredited. No one's really sure who exactly wrote this one. So I tweaked some of them and kind of quickly put some chords to it, and it turned out to be this really beautiful thing that I captured. And then here's the crazy story is that I sent it over to my friend Ryan, and he responds. He says he loves it and he really enjoyed the song, and he quotes the lyrics back at me, and he gives me the chorus, and he quotes it as, "Here mixed in with mind and matter, out in the fields with Bob." But I was singing God, and he thought I said Bob. And the crazy thing about it is that my dad's name was Robert, and everyone called him Bob and Bobby. And it was just one of those moments where you're struck by the just struck by the moment. I don't know what else to say. And it just made the song that much more meaningful to me and that much better, because it wasn't necessarily about my dad, because I had ripped the lyrics out of this children's Christian poem book. But of course, this one verse, like, yeah, the way I tweaked it and the way I wrote it, like, it is about my father. So just one of those moments. Someone told me this once, that there's a coincidence in Spanish, they say it. We have the word coincidence, but there's this diodencia, or I might be saying this wrong, someone correct me. Diodencia, where it's like God coincidence, like there are no coincidences. Anyway, here's the song. Worries that once fretted me, I lost them all yesterday. Among the field above the sea, the rustling of leaves, there between the humming bees. Fear is a beast with a horn, whom with faith I have tamed. Like the berries and the thorns, black nights lit by dawn, where ill thoughts die and good are born. Here mixed in with mind and matter, out in the fields with Bob. Fleeting dream, or do we dance forever, out in the fields with Bob? The grief of loss in my veins, I let it all wash away. With the dirt in the rain, with the wind cross the plain, like a sprout the sea cannot contain. The glint of lust in my eye, I want it out of my life. Like a mountain over time, a ripe grape on the vine, a man is moved from the inside. Here mixed in with mind and matter, out in the fields with Bob. Fleeting dream, or do we dance forever, out in the fields with Bob? Out in the fields with Bob. Out in the fields with God. The grief of loss in my veins, I let it all wash away. Thanks, Rhino.